afternoon, everyone. I hope you've had a great day thus far. My name is Brenda Marin, and today I will be discussing a pressing issue that is specifically relevant to people in between the ages of 2 years old and 48 years old. Raise your hand if you utilize a phone / electronic, tablet, computer, etc. on a daily basis. Keep your hand raised if you think that collectively it's about 2 hours or more. That's unsurprising considering the amazing and incredible technological advances that have occurred over the last few years. Whether you be watching Netflix, YouTube, even Googling how to do something, technology and cell phones have found a way to creep in between the crevices of the small gaps in time that we once had for social lives and have taken up all of this space. In fact, according to a Pew survey, 98% of people say that they have an electronic that they utilize on a daily basis. And out of those 98, 56% of them said that they prefer to stay at home and watch a Netflix show while eating a bowl of microwave chicken wings than going out to eat with their friends. My goal today is to have all of you take deep consideration regarding the time that you spend with the people that you care about while eating at the table. The first thing that pops into your mind when discussing family and friend reunions is food. Food is actually, as a matter of fact, 54% of the things that make you bond better, as you can see in the purple area of this diagram. Other things include gin, drinks, etc. But food takes the cake by far. So what happens when we aren't exactly present during interactions and meals? Well, our bonds tend to be broken, and we tend to have lacks of social skills. People would rather look at screens than at each other's faces. As I mentioned earlier, eating together strengthens human relationships. However, when we don't, they tend to be weakened a little. And here's the proof. I personally conducted a survey of 100 people, 50 of them being older than 30, and 50 of them being in our age group. Out of all of them, 86% claimed that eating with each other has strengthened their bonds and friendships. However, a surprising 100% of them said that they are guilty of picking up a phone, tablet, computer, or nook during the while they're at the dinner table or at the lunch table. In fact, my own lunch table is guilty of this. Today when I looked around, 3/4 of us were on our phones. When I asked the same people if they had strong relations, 80% of them said that they felt better texting or sending someone a Snapchat than actually speaking to them in person. So using electronics during meals is genuinely harming our society. Later, instead of dates, people are just going to take FaceTime and eat meals instead of taking each other out to eat. Our ability, social skills, and relationships have an expiration date because people don't know how to interact with one another without glancing at the time or their notifications. Also, I took the 50 people 30 and older that I had interviewed, and I asked them how they felt about their children's relationships. 92% of them said that they felt like the relationships their kids had with them were very weak because they had to constantly tell their kids to put their phones down during dinner. Out of those people, they all said, and the 8% that didn't say that said that they felt like they didn't even want to bother telling their kids to put their phones down. In fact, it was like infectious, and they started putting their phones up so they wouldn't have to deal with their kids. And here is a prime example of that. It's actually a family where all of them are using their phones. In conclusion, if people were able to create the social media bases that you use and video platforms, they're certainly interesting enough to entertain you through a meal without your phone. So next time when you're with your friends and family, put your phone down because it will be there when you're done eating. But chances are, one day the person that you're interacting with might not be. And how often are you going to be able to strengthen your bonds? Thank you and have a great day.